Test, test.
Yeah, how's it going? Alright. Well, some of my scheduling got changed, so I guess I have the ability to sneak in a stream. So we're going to continue the campaign. Last time we did this, I think it was on Sunday. Went against Thanos. Played him twice. Lost both. Second game almost got him. I kind of like went all out because I was tired and getting hungry. But with all that recklessness, I got him down to 1 HP. So I'm kind of hoping we'll get him done today and just continue on with the campaign. So yeah, everything's set up. Comes in with 16 health. We have the Infinity Gauntlet, which again, this is a permanent setup. It does not ever leave. It's forever. We have our Infinity Stones, all 6 of them. We'll shuffle those up, and we'll have this the designated deck area for that. So pretty much ready to go here. Just gonna get right into it. No BS. No foreplay. Let's get into it. Playing with Adam Warlock. Reason being, he was voted out of Spectrum. So I've actually been having a lot of fun with him. The deck I built was pretty much just grabbed all the allies that were in the Infinity Gauntlet comic book. Just threw all the cards together to see if it works. I think it works out pretty well. So we're gonna go ahead and reveal the main scheme, which is the Infinity Stones, and stop blurring. We already know the rules of the Infinity Gauntlets. So threshold is a 12. Oh. Slippery. So, 1 threat per player. Put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play, search the encounter deck for Sanctuary, and then side scheme, and then reveal it, which we already had did. We'll go ahead and reveal the stone, which is the Soul Stone. So that will be what we will start off with first. Important things to know about Thanos: he does have Stalwart, so he cannot be stunned or confused. His force response after an Infinity Stone deck runs out, give Thanos a 1 face down boost card. So that's always fun. Sanctuary comes in with 3 threat per player, or I'm sorry, 3 threat normally, and then it's a hinder 1 threat per player, so it'll go up to 4. Thanos can't take any damage while this is in play. Once this is defeated, each player may spend up 3 physical resources from their hand to deal 2 damage to Thanos for each physical resource that's spent this way. This also does ignore any tough status cards. Defense's Protocol, that's what we put in from the campaign. This comes in with 2 threat, and 2 threat per player for Hinder. When the player phase ends, place 1... Oh, actually, no. Wrong side. That's the one we needed. Okay, so this should be 3. Yeah, so it's hack the Sanctuary's computer. When it's defeated, we can search our deck and discard pile for 1 card and add to our hand, and then shuffle our deck and then flip the card over. After that's defeated, then it goes into this, and from what I gather, you want to get rid of this pretty quickly. The crash tokens don't sound good, and I don't want to see what they do. Because this is in play also, it does have a crisis icon that would go onto the main scheme, meaning that we can't touch the main scheme's threat until that is gone. And other than that, that's pretty much it, and I think we're ready to start. Alright, round 3, me and Thanos. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to draw my hand size of 6. So I'm drawing into Mystic Senses. Oh, should probably fix that. Alright, so drawing into a Mystic Senses, Stun Gun, Soul World. Yeah, this is great, actually. 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Yeah, definitely want this. Definitely want this. Definitely want this. This is good, too. These are all good. I want to play everything. But I'm not going to be able to. Crap. Oh, I don't need the stun gun, so I'm going to go ahead and mulligan the stun gun. See if I can draw into another double, maybe? No, not even. Okay. Alright, what do we prioritize? I think hand size is good. I think I get well, I have 2 of these, so I don't really... So we pay Genius for the Sorcerer Supreme, and then I think we just pay these 2 to get under surveillance. I can't talk. We get the under surveillance into play first, and then we'll hold on to Soul World because we don't need it yet. We're not even close to decking out yet. I think that's the best way to go about that, I think. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. So we play Genius to put in our Sorcerer Supreme. And then we will use the Mystic Senses Karmic Blast to put in Under Surveillance, which gets attached to the main scheme, and then increases the threshold by 4. So 16 will be what would make that get pushed. We'll hold on to our Soul World. We will flip to Hero, which is just Adam Warlock, not in meditation. And I think at that point we'll go ahead and start working on Hack the Sanctuary, I think. So we'll go ahead and throw 1 off of that and take that down to 2. And that will do it. We'll go ahead and draw up to our hand size of 6 now, because we have the Sorcerer Supreme card. So that does increase my hand size by 1 while I'm in hero form. So we're going to hold on to the Soul World, and we'll draw into Cosmic Awareness, Shawarma, Heroic Intuition, which is good. The Staff. Okay, I'm getting all my cards. This is amazing. Oh, Armor Vest too. That's perfect. Yeah, all this is being played. Yes. That's good. Things are going my way. You know what? Actually, this actually happened to me in the first game. Last week when I was doing this, I basically got all these cards out at the beginning, and then it just went to total hell. Alright, so it is Villain's turn, so we'll go ahead and put 1 threat onto the main scheme. Thanos is going to activate, so he wants to attack me. So he's coming at me with 3 attack with a boost. Common sense tells me I should probably defend. But I do have a lot of health. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So yeah, he's attacking for 3 with a boost of 2. So it'll be 5 damage that we take. That drops us down to 6. Now that now that the villain is activated, now kicks in the Infinity Gauntlet's ability. So there is a stone in play, so we will activate the special effect of the Soul Stone, which is the Soul Stone. So he'll heal 3 damage, which he's already at full health, so that won't happen. And then we give him another face down boost card. So this will be his boost card, which we'll just put that there because I like to forget. And once you activate a stone, it gets discarded. So we'll put the discard stones over here for now. And next we'll get our encounter card. So yeah, just like that, just throw it away. Alright, so we get Deviate Syndrome. This has Insight. Basically what Insight means is it says Insight 1, so whatever the number is on the Insight, you put that much threat onto the main scheme. So this goes up to 2 threat now. And then it has this Wind Revealed, give Thanos a tough status card. If you cannot, you put 2 threat on the main scheme. You know, when I was playing the second go around on this guy, like, it was very important to keep these tough statuses off of him because I stayed alive a lot longer with the threat by having that tough off, because if you draw into that, it's going to throw more threat onto the main scheme. Alright, so he gets a tough, and that will end the villain's turn. So now that we're going back over to hero turn, so we have a couple of things to think about here. We have heroic intuition, we have armored vest, both great because we'll be able to heroic intuition increase our thwart up to 2, and we'll be able to take off more threat. Armored vest is going to be great too because we have a defense of 2, so we can increase our defense by 3, so we can, take less damage. Our staff's going to be really good too because we'll be able to generate some more. It's a resource generator. Shawarma is good because it's basically 3 resources. Cosmic Awareness is great also. That'll help us with some threat. We're not in a 9-1-1 situation right now, so in all honesty, I think what I probably am going to do here, I think I think I take the I think I would take the armored vest, and I think I would take the cosmic awareness. No. So if we beat that Sanctuary's computer, we can actually just grab any card that we want. We have Soul World too that we want to put out. Let's play Armored Vest and Cosmic Awareness. And we'll put in our Heroic Intuition, which that will increase our thwart by 1. So we have 2 now. And then we'll go ahead and thwart this off to get rid of the crisis icon. And then we defeat this. When defeated, each player searches their deck or discard pile for one card, and then adds it to their hand, and then shuffles their deck. You know what? Actually, I think I misplayed. I think I can get everything out. So before I clear that off, instead of paying for these two, so instead of paying these two to put that in, I think what I would do is I'll use the Sharma to put in the Heroic Intuition. Then I would clear this off. Then I can grab any card that I want from my deck or discard pile. I'll grab the Sharma again. And then I'll go ahead and play the Sharma to put in my Karmic Staff. Then I'll use the Karmic Staff to put in my Armored Vest, which will increase my defense by 1. So now I have a 3 defense. And then this will get flipped over to the Defensive Protocol, which will have Hindered 2 with Threat 2, so that goes on with 4. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get the Cosmic Awareness off, but I can use Battle Mage. I'll use Cosmic Awareness. To flip up. And then we'll thwart 2 off of that. And then I guess we'll hold on to Soul World for another turn. So we'll end the player phase, and when the player phase ends, we place 1 crash counter here. Alright. Alright, so ready up, and then 1 threat goes on to the main. Let's go up to 3. Thanos wants to activate, so he's going to be attacking with 2 boost cards. A Shudder of Fear. Oh, forgot to draw my hand. So yeah, I got to draw up to 6 cards. Alright, so yeah, the attack's happening. He's attacking me with 2 boost cards. We have defense of 3. We're going to defend. So he's attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so Thanos has chosen blood. So 7 damage. So that'll be 4 on me. That leaves me with a health of 2. Force response from the Infinity Gauntlet. After, again, the ability activates, we resolve the special ability on each Infinity Stone play, or put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play, and we put Space Stone into play next. Um, so get our encounter card. I am inevitable. When revealed, give Thanos a face down boost card. That's it. Alright, so, let's play we're gonna play a spiritual meditation. We draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card from our hand. So this card's useless, so we'll discard that. It's not useless, it's just for him it is because he has Stalwart. Alright, so makes sense for good. I'm gonna generate a wild resource to play Quantum Magic. And I'm gonna choose a card in my discard pile to add to my hand. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the Sharma again. And I'm gonna play Sharma, Captain America, and Thor. And I'm gonna play Spider-Man. After you play Spider-Man from your hand, I can remove 3 threat per player from a side scheme. I'm gonna go ahead and remove 3 off the main. And then I'm going to thwart 2 off of defensive protocols. And just check. So this gets a victory. Alright, so it's done. I mean, what a great app. I mean, honestly, he's expensive, and I got away with putting him in because I have the access to that card from the campaign. But playing him from hand, he just removed 5 threat. And that's just only, and then, but it only gets better if you play him with multiplayer too, because it scales 3 threat per player, which is insane. And then I don't even think I played that. I'm gonna do Cosmic Awareness. I could actually get that back. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'll probably regret this too, but no, that's dumb. Actually, dumb would have been. We'll use the Counseling Awareness. We'll put in the Soul World. I think we'll hold on to the line, wait. So I'm probably gonna run into some minions. We're gonna flip down since the mains seems under control, and then we're gonna ready up. We'll hold on to the line, wait. We'll draw into Pip. We'll draw into Karmic Blast. Another Quantum Magic. Cyclops. And Clarity of Purpose. Another resource generator. Right. Alright, so we get one threat onto the main. Thanos is going to scheme with 2 boost cards. Scheming for 2. After this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter pursued by the past. And there's 3 right there. So he's going to scheme for 5. So that goes to 6. And then we'll go ahead and place 1 pursuit counter pursued by the past. This will go ahead and activate the Space Stone. We're going to discard cards from the top of the counter deck until a minion is discarded, then put that minion into play engaged with you. So, discarding, and there you go. Ebony Maw comes into play. They have Villainous. What that means is that usually only the villains get the boost cards when they activate, but if a minion has Villainous, they're entitled to boost cards when they activate. So he's going to activate. And he's going to scheme for 1. And then gets a boost of 1, so that's 2. Just like that, we went from 0 threat on the main to 8. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a encounter card. And Deviate Syndrome, again, has Insight 1. That goes to 9. When revealed, give Thanos a tough card. So again, when I said before why it's important to try to keep the tough off him, because if you draw into this, it's going to screw you over. Well, because of that, he gets 2 threat added to the main. So this goes to 11. Luckily, we have our Under Surveillance. And I really don't want this to pop, because then he's going to snap, and then I'm going to lose half my deck. And then I'm sad. So, all right. Let's see here. So a little bit. All right, so we got the Clarity of Purpose. We got Karmic Blast, Pip the Troll. Definitely needs to remove threats. We do need to recover also, so we're going to recover 3. That'll put us up to 5. Alright, so we're going to flip back to Hero. We'll use our Karmic Staff to play another Quantum Magic. Um, think we're gonna grab a Cosmic Awareness. Just gotta throw the main down. I'm gonna go ahead and use Lion Weight as a resource to put in a Clarity of Purpose onto Adam Warlock. And really need my cloak. Spider-Man for that. Um, we'll do 1 damage to ourselves. It's probably not ideal. And we'll go ahead and generate a wild resource. And play Karmic Blast onto Ebony Maw. Would deal 4 damage to an enemy, then discard up to 4 cards. Let's go ahead to the full 4. Okay, so 4 and then 5, 6. We do 1 damage additional for different aspects. So we got the 2 there with the Justice and the Protection, so he's out. So that helps. We're gonna hold on to Pip the Troll. If we get lucky, and so if we get lucky and have energy and a mental resource, we can activate his Interrupt to put him in the field, and then he can block Thanos. Alright, so drawing up to 6, so we draw to a Strength. Skilled Investigator. Magic Attack. Hulk. Alright, so there you go. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll have to toss Hulk and Night Nurse to get Pip out. Alright. So 1 threat goes on. This goes up to 10. It's 10 out of 16. Thanos is going to attack for 3 and a boost. We'll go ahead and defend it. So it's going to be 3, then 4, 5. So we only take 2 damage. And we don't have to deal with our obligation. And then we'll review another stone, which is the Power Stone. That one makes us stun, so that's not good. And then we are going to get an encounter card. Hopefully he's not attacking. I'm Inevitable. Give Thanos another face down boost card. Perfect. Alright. So we survived. Alright. Alright, cool. So we don't have to do that now. So we can actually play a strength. We can put Pip out. Which comes into play with a tough. So we can block first now. Um, put Night%. Battle Mage. Battle Mage to remove 2 threat off of that. Goes to 8. Goes to 6. Then we'll Hulk. Magic attack. Choose an enemy. Oh, it's gonna. It's almost a waste. Alright, so. Yeah, it sucks actually. Um. Yeah, we'll just do it. Discard 1 to. Oh, that's my make the call too. That's good. We'll just do that just to get rid of the tough. Spider-Man's at 3 damage right now, so he has one more activation. Probably just save him for as a blocker now. Yeah. Mm, he's gonna get face down too. Yeah, alright, we'll just have to leave it at that, I guess. He'd actually exhaust Night Nurse just to heal 1 damage. Put me at a 3 at least. And then ready up. Drawing up to a hand size of 6, one way or another. Basic spell, we could use that to heal. And a free summoning spell. Karmic Blast. The Triskelion. And energy. That's very nice, actually. Use this also to get some more cards. So this actually, you could have a nice little turn right there. Alright, so villain's turn gets that, activating to attack, getting 2 boost cards. We'll go ahead and have Pip the Troll take the block because he has a toughness. So that'll be attack of 3, and then 4, 5, and then discard an ally or upgrade you control. Well, I guess Clarity of Purpose is going away. Oh, actually, you know what? Nightmare. Oh, you know what? No, because we're gonna get stunned. So yeah, Clarity of Purpose is gone. So say goodbye to that. Alright, so, and then that was what, 3, and then 4, 5. So Pip toughness goes away. And then Power Stone activates. I become stunned. If I already was stunned, I would take 3 additional damage, but I'm not stunned. So I'm stunned, and then this is done. And then we get the encounter card. Black Dwarf, and they have their attacks have overkill. Alright, so turn switches over to me. We are going to use Night Nurse. We are going to clear up the stun. And we get to heal 1, so we go to 4. Wow, it's cool. I'm not even, like, exhausted. We're going to play one way or another. We're going to go ahead and reveal a side scheme. We're going to grab the Titan's Throne. Oh, actually, you know what? No. So we don't have a stone in play. Well, it's either that or this, and this sucks because then I have to put a random card into play. So we're going to reveal this one, I guess. This comes in with 2 threats, plus the Hinder. So it's going to be 4. And then finishing up its effects, each player places a random card from their hand face down. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. We'll put this one face down. Alright, so we, so I guess our Triskelion got caught. Nice. Good, I wasn't going to play that anyways. Alright, and then finishing the effect of one way or another, I get to draw 3 cards. Gave me 1, 2, 3. We're close to a reset, so we'll get a soul charge soon. Alright, so we have an Iron Man, we have Cosmic Ward, we have a shield spell, that's nice. Alright, so he's not exhausted. I should have done that. Let's use our Karmic Staff, and let's put in a Cosmic Ward. Cosmic Ward is cool because when I reveal a Treachery card, it cancels its when it revealed effects. So, and there's a lot of Treachery cards here with Thanos' kit. So that is pretty neato. We could use a basic spell. We can remove 3 threat. And then Warlock can clear the rest of it. Or I could have Spider-Man clear that off. Probably going to do that. I'll have Spider-Man take 2 off, and then have Warlock take 2. So we'll victory this. And then we'll get our Triskelion back. Spider-Man goes away. But he did a lot of work. So now we have a Black Dwarf to deal with. Let's do energy, and let's use a Karmic Blast to attack Black Dwarf. So we'll deal 4 damage, and we're going to discard up to 4 cards. And unfortunately, we only get to do 5 damage to him. And we're going to be decking out. Need to heal. Well, that's not going to matter because we're gonna play two. We're gonna play basic spell. It's kind of a waste, but we're gonna do the 3 damage on Black Dwarf. Then we got shield spell and a summoning spell in our hands. I think I stay up because I got the shield spell that's gonna block for me. I'm gonna deck out. I'm gonna get a soul charge. I'm gonna flip down next turn. Hopefully I can remove. Actually, maybe I can get lucky and summon spell Spider-Man. Yeah. Well, he won't be able to take off the 3, but he could. Nah, that might not work. Either way, I'm gonna hold on to the shield spell and the summoning spell. So we'll ready up everything. Really need my cloak. Drawing up to 6. Spawning for fights. Zone silence. Well, I have all. Oh, there it is. I got. Nice. I got all the except for the magic one, but I got 3 of the aspect spell cards, and I got my cape. That's pretty sweet. 3, 4, 5. And then I decked out, so this is going to be my encounter card. So we won't forget that. Do a quick shuffle. Draw my 6th card. Then we'll begin Thanos' turn. So once I get threat under control and get healed up, then I'm going to start working on Sanctuary. Or I guess should probably take out Sanctuary with got that back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Alright, so this goes up by 1. Alright, 8. Thanos is going to attack. We will probably. Yeah, let's just take it. We're not gonna be able. Well, actually, we can already up once we. Yeah, let's just defend. Defending for 3. Boost card is 3. So he attacks me for 3, so I take no damage, and then we put a pursuit counter on. After the activation, we reveal a stone. The reality stone discards an ally or an upgrade you control. Nice. Okay, cool. And then we get an encounter card. 1. So the first one is Super Giant, has Quick Strike. So we'll get hit for 2. Oh, I also forgot to put a counter on Soul World. Every time you reset your deck, you put 1 soul counter here. And then when I'm in Alter Ego, I can exhaust that, remove a counter, and then heal up to full health. Mad Titan, when revealed, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So now we have 2 stones to deal with next activation. Alright. Right. Decisions. Karmic Staff. Triskelion. Yeah, Karmic Staff, Spoiling for a Fight. We're gonna put in Warlock's Cape. We're gonna Battle Mage with a Triskelion. This increases our stats by 1 till the end of the round. And because I did that, I can exhaust Warlock's Cape because I Battle Mage and I can ready up. So now I have a 3 thwart. Let's thwart 3 off of here. And then we'll have Pip move 1 off here. Then we'll just end turn. I'm gonna stay up 1 more. So wait, Reality Stone's gonna do discard that. This is gonna confuse me. That'll work. Alright, so we're ready up. We'll hold on to Zone Silence, Summoning Spell, Shield Spell. So, drawing the Iron Man, Shawarma, and a Cyclops. That's our 6 right there. So, threat goes up to 6. Thanos is going to attack. Now, I think I just let it go through and just use Shield Spell to do the block. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm gonna let it go through. He's attacking for 3. After this resolves, the pursuit counter. So my Nemesis is coming. So I would take the 3 damage, but I'm gonna Shield Spell. And then discard 3 cards for the damage. So that's done. Super Giant attacks me for 2. That I'll defend. Oh wait, before that happens, we activate the stones. So I'm confused. And then discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. We'll get rid of Pip. So those are done. He'll attack for 2, and I'll defend that. And then we get the encounter card, which is Master of the Stones. So when he activates, puts the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. And after he activates it, it's discarded. Right. Alright, we'll use Night Nurse, remove a counter. We'll heal one, we'll get rid of our confusion. Stats go back to what they were. So we need to get rid of some threat here. We'll use... Let's use the staff, and let's use Iron Man to do a summoning spell. We discard cards until we get an ally. Maybe we draw into a Wolverine. Well, at least I know I'm not getting in my resources. Or that. Or that. Not even that. Not even that. Oh, we'll get it to Kazar. So when he enters play, he removes one threat from each scheme, which is nice. We'll go ahead and play Shawarma and put it in Cyclops. So when Cyclops enters play, we can choose an enemy until the end of the phase. And then can increase the amount of damage the enemy takes by 1. I think I want to get rid of Supergiant. Unfortunately, I wish I could just start attacking Thanos. Which would be nice, because then that would have been 6 damage I would have gotten off of him, but never comes out the way I want it to. So yeah. Alright, then on that note, Cyclops hits Supergiant for 3, Quasar hits him for 3, so they're gone. So we don't have that to worry about. We will use the Zone Silence. We couldn't even do damage to him anyways because he's got Sanctuary. So that's fine. We'll use the Zone Silence, and we will Battle Mage, remove 2 threat off of that. So that will go down to 3. And then I can exhaust my cape to ready up. And then we will go ahead and fort 2 off of the main. Because we are going to flip down. Which is dangerous. Where is... Oh, yeah, I needed this. So 1 damage, 1 damage. That works. And then we flip down to Alter Ego. And then we use, we exhaust Soul World and remove 1 soul counter from here. By doing that, we heal all damage on our hero, our character. So we go back to full health. Feels good. And we'll end turn there. Alright. So drawing up to 6, one way or another. Hulk. Magic attack. Fairy purpose. Wolverine. Death focus. That will be nice to have. Alright, one threat goes on, and then Thanos is going to activate. So, Force Interrupt, when Thanos activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. And then at the end of this activation, discard Master of the Souls. So, this comes into play. We do have a force response now. After the Infinity Stone deck runs out, we have to give Thanos another boost card. So he's getting a free boost card. And then we'll shuffle the Infinity Stone deck up again and make a new deck. This is going to be a big scheme. Because he's scheming for 3 right off the base. Plus, he's going to have another boost card in a second. Alright, so we gave him a boost card because that ran out. So he's doing a scheme. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5. Alright, so it wasn't too bad. So that goes up to 7. And then we're going to activate, and then this gets discarded. So that will bring his modifier back down to the extra ones from the gauntlet. Time Stones, discard the top 4 cards of your deck and then place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type discarded this way. So that's going to be an event, an upgrade, an ally, an event. So 1, 2, 3. So that goes up to 7, 8, 9, 10. So that goes right back up to 10. I decked out. So I get another encounter card that I'll have to reveal. And I get a soul counter on Soul World again. So that's pretty wizard. Alright. And then we get encounter cards. So first one is Dark Designs. When revealed, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the pass. Then if the villain has any counters on it, it schemes. So we do that, and this actually hits 4. So this will actually push, and we'll bring out my nemesis, the Magus. Which, since I'm an alter ego, he won't hit me with quick strike. He does come in with a tough. We then put in the side scheme Universal Church of the Truth. This puts an acceleration icon onto the main. And it's a force response after a player resets their deck, exhausts that player's identity. So nice thing is, and stun it. So the nice thing is we already reset our deck, so this ain't going to hit us, which is nice. So we'll only be putting 2 threat onto that. And then we'll just place the... That is to let us know that that's just an icon, not a token. And then we'll shuffle the other 3 cards into the encounter deck. Alright. Next is going to be the Avatar Death. So what we're going to go ahead and do is do a Force Interrupt, and we're going to block that out. because the threat's at 10 right now. And since I'm an alter ego, Thanos will scheme, and I really don't want this. I don't really want the snap, so I'm not going to take the chance. So I'm going to Cosmic Board this. And I can play this in alter ego. It's a force interrupt when reveal the treachery card, cancel its when reveal effects, and discard it, then discard Cosmic Board. I wasn't too concerned about that because there's no tokens on here that wouldn't activate either. Okay, so we lived. Great. That's now our turn. On that note, I am going to definitely do something here. We're going to flip. I'm going to Karmic Staff. I'm going to put in Death Focus. Just to have it, I guess. I'm going to play one way or another. So again, this is, we search the encounter deck for a side scheme and then reveal it. So we'll go ahead and we're going to grab, there's only one in here, so we'll grab the Titan's Throne. It's going to give him a boost. That comes in with 2 threat. But when we defeat that, we can destroy a stone. So that could help us. We just have to try not to die. His encounter deck's pretty thin. We get to draw 3 cards now. Alright, so we have combat training and lying wait. And a basic spell. I wish I had Skill Investigator right now. Lion Weight we'll use to put in Clarity of Purpose. Clarity of Purpose, deal 1 damage to myself. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put in Wolverine. Wolverine will attack Magus for 3, and that will ignore his tuck. Wolverine takes 2 consequential damage for attacking. We'll have Quasar go ahead and finish Magus off. So he'll take consequential. We'll go ahead and have Cyclops remove 2 threat off of the Universal Church of Truth. So this goes away. We're going to go ahead and do a thwart 2 off of this. That'll take it down to 8. We're going to go ahead and Battle Mage and use our magic attack. So since we're using aggression, we can deal 2 damage to an enemy. Oh wait, I can't deal with it. Yeah, I can't. Can't. Because it can't take damage. You know what? Then I leave this at 10. Instead, I thwart 2 off the Sanctuary. And then I'm not gonna do that, I guess. Let's get victoried. Yeah, that gets victoried. Then I'm gonna Battle Mage. deal 2 damage to him. So that'll drop him down to 14. And then I can exhaust my cape, so we're ready back up. And then I can go ahead and pour 2 off of this, and then put that down to 8. There, that worked. Cyclops is on 2. Alright, it's ready up. Drawing out to a hand size of 6. Spelling for a fight. Shield spell. Pip the Troll. Astonishing X-Men. The Night Nurse. How expected. And then Karmic Blast. Alright. So we got Pip to block. One threat goes on to 9. He's going to attack. He's attacking for 3, and then he's going to get an extra boost icon. Probably just play that. Yeah, I will. Alright, so he's going to attack me. I'm going to Clarity Purpose and Karmic Staff. I'm going to interrupt. And I'm going to play Pip the Troll. So I'm going to generate those resources. I take 1 damage for doing that. Because the reading on the card says when a player is attacked, which is Thanos is attacking me, I interrupt. I pay the mental and the energy and the mental resource. He comes into play, and then I'm just going to have him block it. So he's attacking for 3, and then put Zeal of Truth into play, engaged with you. So that's 1, so that soaks the tough. And then activation, Stone comes into play, which is going to be the Space Stone. And then Seal of Truth is going to attack for 2, which I'll go ahead and just defend that, so I won't take any damage on that. We get an encounter card, which is going to be Corvus Glaive, and he has Retaliate and Toughness. Cool. Alright, so Wolverine will heal 1. And then I'm going to Battle Mage and heal 1 off of Wolverine. And then ready up. And then I'm going to thwart 2 off of Titan's Throne. And when defeated, choose and discard an Infinity Stone from play. So we'll go ahead and discard that. And then we'll have Wolverine put I don't want to do this. Yeah. Have him do 3. And then he gets hit for 1 for retaliate, and then he gets hit for 2 with the attack, so it's 3 damage he takes. And then I'm just going to have Quasar finish him off. So he'll to be defeated from consequential damage. I used that already. We'll use Step Focus to reduce the cost of playing Karmic Quest by 1. We'll use Spoiling for a Fight to pay for it. And then we'll deal 4 damage to Thanos. And then we're going to discard up to 4 cards. So we get him for 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then we'll just end turn there. Right, so we're going to draw 2 Mystic Senses, Stun Gun, Quantum Magic, and Enemy. What's in here that we could grab? Cyclops. Cosmic Ward would probably be the best card to grab. Okay. So, 1 threat goes on, that goes up to 10. Thanos is going to activate. I'll just take the hit, I guess. So he's attacking for 3 and a boost. 3 and 6, so that drops me down to 3. Just like that. He's attacking me for 2. I'll defend that. Oh yeah, and then this activates. This will confuse me. And Sinister Strike. Place 1 counter on Pursuit by the Past. And then if there's any counters on it, the villain will activate and attack me. So we'll have Pip defend that. So it's going to be 3. And then this comes into play. So Pip's defeated. And then this activates and it will confuse me. So, Mystic Staff. We're going to play a Mystic Senses. upgrade. Or wait, no. The energy will let us do that. And then we're going to use Karmic Staff to play Quantum Magic. Let's grab a card from our discard pile. Yeah, Wolverine heals 1. I'm grabbing the I think grabbing that's going to be ideal. Then I'm going to Clarity of Purpose to put that in. Um, Battle Mage to heal Wolverine by 1. Then exhaust this to ready up. Mystic Senses let us draw a card into another Quantum Magic. It should be a full health. You know what? No. Yeah, no. I don't want to hold on to that. I'm going to play this to play Quantum Magic. I'll grab Pip. We'll have Wolverine do 3 damage to one of these, and we'll have him finish that off. So at least we got 1 down. Wolverine takes 2 damage. We're going to stay up. We're gonna probably just shield spell. Ooh, skill investigator. Three, four, five, six. Alright, so one threat goes on. Thanos is going to activate. I'm actually going to just do Very Purpose. It's 1 damage. To Force Interrupt to put Pippin. With Tough. Exhausting the attack, so that's going to be 3. And then if damage from this attack defeats an ally, put the top card of the Infinity Gauntlet back into play. Which it won't, it's going to soak up as Tough, so that's gone. And then we reveal a stone, which will be the Soul Stone, and then Zeal of Truth attacks. I'll defend, no damage. Counter card is Cosmic Inquisition, Insight 2, this goes to 13. And then if the Church of Truth side scheme is in play, discard the top 10 cards of your deck. Otherwise, search the encounter deck, discard pile for Church of Truth and put it in play. Actually, this kind of works out for us because now we put this into play. The reason why that's good because it's my turn. I can go ahead and put a Skilled Investigator in for free. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a heals for 1. I can do Battle Mage. I can make a call. I'm going to play Make the Call. And I'm going to get Quasar back into play. So we'll go 2, 3 to do that. So we remove 1 threat off each. And then have him clear that off. So that'll go away. Then we can exhaust Skilled Investigator, draw a card into another Cosmic Ward. That's sweet. Put 3 on him. To Battle Mage the Cosmic Ward already up. Then finish him off. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to Battle Mage this Cosmic Ward. So I can sauce this, ready back up. And then we'll take out the Zealot. And then hopefully, I can actually start working on that. I mean, at this point, I could just flip down and heal. Let that push. I lose my under the surveillance though. Then I lose half my deck. But I got all my key cards on the table, so I won't lose those. He's gonna heal. And then he'll get another boost card. Which I'd rather have them when he's attacking me, so I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe just letting I'm thinking about maybe just letting him have the main scheme now. Because ideally I have Wolverine on the table. I have Pip on the table. I have at least a Mystic Sense on here. I got my staff. I got my cloak. I have Soul World. I have Death Focus out. I have my shield spell in my hand. So I know that's not going to get lost in the snap. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's time not to be scared anymore. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to exhaust Soul World. Remove the counter. I'm going to go back to full health. And then I'm going to hold on to my shield spell. And then I'm going to ready up everything. And then so we get a Karmic Blast. We get a Spiritual Meditation. We have a resource at least. We got a Spot of Mean. And a Captain America, which... No. Okay, so... This is going to go up to 13. Then Thanos is going to scheme for a base of 2 and 3. So, alright, a lot of things are going to happen here. So, first things first, that's going to go to 16, which was the threshold. So this is going to get discarded. So that's gone. And then we'll shuffle this real quick. So Thanos is about to snap. So that's good. This gets acceleration on it. Now we are on to the balance of the scales. Each player shuffles their discard pile into their deck, and then each player removes the top half of the deck, rounded down from the game. And then once this hits 12, we lose. Alright, so go ahead and get that. The good news is that we have a lot of our key cards on the table. So alright, so we got how many here? 10, 11, 12. Alright, so we're losing 15 cards. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, this is a really thin deck. And this is getting removed. Alright. Alright, so if he did that, then this activates, heal 3, and then he gets a face down boost card. So he's going to heal 3, so that's 8, 11. And now we got to really focus on dealing some damage on him. Alright, so that's 11, and then he gets a encounter card. And Corvus Glaive, Retaliate, and Toughness. Alright, so we are now on player turn. Alright, we're going to flip the hero. We're going to go ahead and use our Spiritual Meditation. Allows us to draw 2 cards, and then we can discard 1. I think we'll discard this, and then we'll use our staff to play Quantum Magic to bring that card back. We'll go ahead and play it again. Draw 2. Discard 1. Let's do... Let's do this, do 1 damage. Actually, no. I don't think we need to do that. We need to get him down. We're going to Death Focus. And then we'll Clarity. And then we're going to play Karmic Blast. And then we're going to deal 4 damage to Thanos. And we're going to discard up to 4 cards. So we're only doing 4, 5, 6. So he goes down 5. Wolverine hits him for 3. Is that gonna kill me? I think that kills me. Yeah, that would kill me if I do that. No, we're not gonna do that. Wolverine hits 3 on Thanos. So that drops him down to 2. So then he'll take the 3 damage there. And then Kozaro's going to hit him for 2. So that'll defeat Thanos' first stage. And then he comes into play with Toughness. And his health is going to be 23. Oh yeah, and then when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Thanos' helmet, and then reveal it. So now Thanos has Retaliate. After a hero makes a basic attack against Thanos, spend a physical and mental resource and discard this card. We're gonna go ahead and attack Thanos. Pop is tough. We'll get hit with Retaliate. That drops us down to 9. And then we'll use the shawarma to use the physical and mental resource. And we'll get rid of his helmet. That was retaliate. We are going to Battle Mage. So we'll use Captain America for that. It's a leadership, so I get +1 stats till the end of round. Mystic Senses allows me to draw another card into a Cyclops. Wow, okay. Alright, we'll have to save him for next round. Oh yeah, and I get to ready up. Man, I want to play him so... I wish I had Triskelion out right now. That would have been so perfect. And I wish these two were ready, because that'd be a lot of damage. Which will be perfect, because once I throw Cyclops down, it'll be 3, 4, 3. Okay, and then... Pip hits for 1. He'll take a damage. And then... Warlock hits for 2. And I'll drop him down to 20. And we are going to... We're going to hold on to these 4 cards. I lied. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to hold on to these 3 cards. We'll use Pip as the block. And we're going to draw it to 6, so that's going to be a Night Nurse. Astonishing X-Men. And a Hulk. Oh, wow. I wonder. Okay. So, Thanos is going to attack. He's going to have 2 boost cards. So 2 threat goes on to the main. Thanos is attacking with 2 boost cards. We're going to go ahead and just let it go through. So he's attacking for 4, and then 5, 6. And then after the activation, place 1 pursuer. So it's going to be 3. So that's 4, 5, 6. So 6 damage is hitting me. So we go down to 3. And then Corvus Glaive is going to... then we put a stone out. And then Corvus Glaive attacks me. I defend... Actually, he attacks for 2. I'll let him hit me. So I lose 2. And then we get an encounter card. Which will be Thanos' armor. And then when Thanos would take any amount of damage, reduce that amount by 1. And then hero response after a hero makes a basic attack against Thanos, spend a energy and physical resource to get rid of it. Okay. Conveniently got his armor. So so modifiers go down, back down. So I'm back down to a 1 attack. I'm going to do the basic attack. So he's going to take no damage. My attack is 1. It reduces the amount by 1. I'm going to discard a physical and energy resource to remove his armor. And then I'm going to have Pip attack for 1. So that's going to drop him from 20 to 19. And then Pip will be defeated. I got Wolverine heals for 2. Or 1, I should say. He goes back down to 2 damage. Alright, so then we're going to do Quasar. It's going to hit for 2. And he'll be defeated. And then we're going to Battle Mage to heal Wolverine for 1. This will allow me to draw a card from Mystic Senses to a Karmic Blast. And then I can exhaust my cape. It's ready to back up. So then I think we staff, and then we play Genius. So we use our staff to generate a wild resource. We play Genius to put in Cyclops. We choose Thanos to be our target. So any damage we do to him is going to increase by 1. Till the end of turn. Or end of this phase. Yes, end of this phase. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and use Depth Focus. We'll use Hulk as a resource to play a Karmic Blast. We're going to deal 4 damage, but it's actually increased by 1 because it's 5. Oh, actually, no, we increase the damage by 1. So it's going to be 4. And then we'll discard our 4. So 4, nothing, 5, nothing, decked out. So we do 6 damage because it's increased by 1. So that drops him down to 11. Then we get a counter card for decking out. Shuffle that up. We'll get another Soul Stone. Wolverine hits him for 4. Or no, yeah, 4. And then trying to do the math in my head real quick. So we got Cyclops, Wolverine, Warlock. Then so 7 from Wolverine. He takes 2 damage, so it puts him at 3. And then Cyclops hits him for 3. which would take them down to 4. And then we hit him for 2. That leaves him with 2 damage. So we have to flip down or we die. So I'm going to do that. Flip down and then exhaust Soul World, remove this to go back to full health. So hopefully he doesn't scheme out. And we're going to ready him. Thought I had a little more damage there. Drop the hand size of 6, so Quantum Magic, Spiritual Meditation, Shawarma, Captain America, Zone Silence, and Spoken for a Fight. Alright, well, let's see what happens. The reason why I flip down is because when this activates, I gotta take 3 damage. Alright, so 2 threat goes on. This goes to 4. He's going to scheme. This is my encounter card. So he's scheming for 3, 4. So that's going to be 8. And then this activates Power Stone. I'm now stunned. And confused. And then Corvus Glaive is going to scheme for 2, so that's 8, 9, 10. So 10 out of 12. And then we get dealt an encounter card. So first one is Super Giant, which is perfect because I'm an alter ego, so I don't get hit. And then Avatar of Death. Thanos schemes, but I have my Cosmic Ward in play this time. So again, Cosmic Ward comes in clutch. Force interrupt when you reveal a treachery card, cancel its when revealed effects, and discard, and then discard Cosmic Ward. So Thanos will not be activating or scheming. That will end Thanos' turn. It's now player turn. Wolverine heals 1. So he goes to 2. We'll flip to hero. Actually, action, discard a card from your hand, remove a status card from Adam Warlock. Yeah, I mean, again, it really doesn't matter because we win. So, I'll flip. And then I'll just do, I'll just exhaust to get rid of my stun. And then I'll just do a battle mage where I'll use Spoken for a Fight. Let's throw 2 damage on Thanos. And then I would ready up with I would draw a card, ready up with my cape. And then I could do this to Karmic Blast him and hit him for 4 damage. That's gonna be 5, 6. So we hit him for 6. So he's way in the negatives now. And then we go Spiritual Meditation, draw 2, throw 1 away. And then we could go Zone Silence to play Quantum Magic, which I could just go ahead and pull out another Karmic Blast. I could Death Focus that. And I could throw Captain America away if I wanted. Hit him for another 4, 5, 6. Oh, that was too many. Alright, but he's dead. Good stuff. Alright. That yeah, if I didn't have that that's actually what messed me over last time. Um, on Sunday when I played against him. I feel like this is his best card. Cosmic Ward. This card came in clutch for me twice in this game. Being able to stop an activation, because I would have lost. Getting this card with an Alter Ego is great. There's nothing more rewarding when a quick strike minion comes in and you're an Alter Ego. It's like, because I would have died. I would have died so many different times if I would have stayed up. Alright, so now that he's been defeated. Let's check it out. Alright, so if defensive protocols is not in the victory display, add system shock to the campaign pool. Alright, well. That's it. That's all I get for my victory. It's lame. If defensive protocols is not in the victory display, add system shock to the campaign. Okay, well, that's it. That's all that mattered. So Hela will be the next fight. And I've never fought Hela before, so this will be exciting. Alright. So does security breach does security breach still stay in the victory or in the campaign pool even though I victoried it in this matchup? I think it does. I guess I don't have to use it again because it's not even, it doesn't even mention it for the setup. Sweet though. Alright, cool. Alright, glad I was able to replay that and get that done. So we were able to successfully defeat Thanos today. And I am going to call that a night because I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. And I need to recharge my batteries. But Thanos fight is fun. It really, I honestly, I got lucky. I'll admit there was a lot of good luck in this game because I made the decision to let him just take the main scheme because the way that I was analyzing everything was like I had like Pip on the field, I had Wolverine on the field. Obviously, I want to keep him because he can clear the toughs off like the minions or on Thanos. So, and I had my key cards. I had the Sorcerer Supreme card, so I'm gonna have a 6-hand size. I had my staff. I had my cape. Soul World was out. I had at least one Mystic Sense. I had a Death Focus that helped me reduce the cost also for my event cards. And then we had at least one of the wards down. So at that point, even if he takes he basically when he's not gonna take all. He's not gonna take with my. The only thing he could have got would be my event cards, but um, made that decision to just roll the dice and see what happens, and it paid off. So, but other than that, once again, thank you for anyone who stopped by and checked this out. If you did like the gameplay or any of my videos I've done, give me a follow or a like, and if you have any comments or any suggestions, all feedback is always appreciated. And other than that, you have a great night or afternoon. See you on the next one.